What's up, guys? Notorious here. Today, I'll be presenting you guys a little bit of Team Deathmatch Unhunted. Let's get this video started now. The AFC Championship game and the NFC Championship game just got finished, and the Denver Broncos defeat the New England Patriots, and the Panthers, man, they just destroyed Arizona. That was probably my biggest surprise. I didn't think it was going to be like 15-49, and the Panthers just had fun playing. And hopefully Arizona can redeem themselves and have a good season next season. You know, they had a pretty good season, 13 wins, the most wins in franchise history. So I wouldn't call this a disappointment, but it was kind of disappointing the way they lost. And New England and Denver, it was a pretty epic game, but you know, Tom Brady was getting beat up pretty much all day, and the defense, I told you, the defense was going to, you know, lift the Broncos to victory. And, you know, Peyton Manning did a pretty good job. 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, 176 yards. You know, pretty serviceable day for him. So, you know, that's a pretty good time for them. And, you know, the Panthers and Broncos is going to hopefully go for a good Super Bowl. You know, I'm hoping that it's not going to be like Denver and Seattle from 2 years ago when Seattle just shellacked Denver 43-8. But I don't think this game's going to be like that. I think now the difference between the Super Bowl with the Seahawks and the Panthers for Denver will be they have a defense now. They have a ton of people that can ball. You know, Chris Harris, Akeem Tully. I can go on the list again and again. And the Panthers, you know, their defense, man, like 4 interceptions from Carson Palmer and 3 turnovers. I think 2 forced fumbles on the defensive side of the ball, Carson Palmer, and 1 Patrick Peterson fumble on a punt return, which was kind of weird. But you know, I can't really tell them anything. But it's a. Do I have any Super Bowl predictions? I do not have any Super Bowl predictions. Not yet. It's way too early predictions. But if I had to go on a limb, I'd probably go with the Carolina Panthers. You know, although it'd be nice for Peyton Manning to win his last Super Bowl before he retires, but the Panthers, you know, deserve it. You know, a lot of people talked trash about them earlier in the season. You know, oh, this team's gonna win only 8 games, or you know, at most. But they proved everyone wrong, and it's a good feeling for them. And Josh Norman keeps proving all those haters wrong about himself and about the team. People doubting them, people saying, oh, they're not going to go anywhere. So it's good. And yeah, just a little bit boring about the games, the Broncos and Patriots. Let's see, anything cool? Nothing, just Tom Brady just getting beat up all day, and I couldn't really say anything else about that. And Tom Brady 1-3 in conference championship games against Peyton Manning. So the most important games, Peyton Manning has gotten the better of him, and the Broncos are in their 2nd Super Bowl in 3 years. So that's pretty good for Denver. And Gary Kubiak, first-time head coach for the Denver Broncos, took this team to the Super Bowl. So that's a pretty good accomplishment. And the Panthers, you know, they've came from a long way, 15-1, best record in the league. Defeat the Seattle Seahawks, shellacked the Arizona Cardinals, and they're in Super Bowl 50. So we shall see, you know, how they're going to prepare each other, and see how it goes from 2 weeks from now. But what's a good game spread? I think the Panthers, you know, it'd be like a 3 or 4 point favorites, just because their defense is really good. Cam Newton is just so hot. He's, you know, pretty much ran away with the MVP race if there was any debate after this game, because Tom Brady and Carson Palmer are out. Russell Wilson's out. You know, those 3 were considered good candidates for the NFL MVP. But Cam Newton stands on top, and he's gonna win the NFC or NFL MVP. My bad. But you know, I was just surprised how Arizona was so. I don't know if they were unprepared or something like that, but maybe the Panthers were just a better team. They were the better prepared team, and you know, I didn't think Carson Palmer was going to throw 4 interceptions. That is awful. You know, Carson Palmer has been really good this season, but I don't know what happened to him in this game. It's like his body was there, but then his mind wasn't there, so he pretty much didn't show up for the game. And Cam Newton, this guy's just a freaking beast. You know, 2 touchdowns, 335 yards, 2 touchdowns on the ground. So 4 total from him. And, you know, Ted Ginn Jr., he did not drop any passes. I was surprised. I didn't see any drop passes from him. So he had a pretty good game. And Corey Brown had an amazing game. Greg Olsen had a great game too. And just everyone was having a day with the Arizona Cardinals for the Panthers, and the defense. Luke Kuechly, another pick six, second time in a row. One against Russell Wilson, one against Palmer, and Thomas Davis. I think he has a broken arm from that little play with the tight end. I forgot what his name was, but I can look it up right about now. I forgot his name, but he suffered a broken arm, and he's vowed to play in the Super Bowl 2 weeks from now. So I think he's gonna play. You don't just go all this way, get injured in the NFC Championship game, and just go on IR or whatever. You just hopefully he can stick it out. Hopefully he's gonna be fine. I think he's gonna be fine for the game. So, but yeah, and these two teams are so similar. The Broncos and the Panthers, they both have really good defenses, and offensively, they're mostly run first, then pass, because Gary Kubiak more wants a running game type offense. Doesn't want Peyton Manning to throw the ball like 100 times a game like Adam Gase did when he was the offensive coordinator. It was mostly a pass first with Adam Gase, but I think Gary Kubiak now it's mostly run first. And about the Panthers, they're the most balanced team in the NFL offensively, number one team in scoring, and Cam Newton has been the man. I don't know where the Panthers would be without him, but it's hard to say how the franchise would be if they didn't have Cam Newton. I mean, I think they would do all right with the talent that they have, but if you were to put like Derek Anderson, the backup quarterback for the Carolina Panthers, I think they could make a playoffs, but they wouldn't be in the Super Bowl. I can tell you that. But you have to give credit to both of these coaches. Ron Rivera and Bruce Arians. Man, Bruce Arians is one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. He keeps it real, motivates his players, and he always has his team believing that they can win any game that they can. And Ron Rivera, we had doubts about him early in his career with the Carolina Panthers. People wanted him fired after the 2012 season and early part of 2013 when they went 1-4, and then they ended up going 12-4, or I think 1-3 and then 12-4 because they lost to New Orleans later in the year in the Superdome. So I remember that. Wow. But yeah, Ron Rivera, he's pretty much won Coach of the Year. I love to give it to a lot of people. I would give it to Todd Bowles though, but he didn't make the playoffs this year, so I'm not gonna give it to Todd Bowles. But a couple years from now, maybe next year, they might meet up in the NFC Championship again. These two teams are super, super talented, and it's gonna be tough in the NFC West for Arizona next year with Seattle Seahawks, quote unquote up and rising Los Angeles Rams. We keep saying that every single year about the Rams. They're up and coming, yet they don't do anything special. They always go 7-9 or 8-8. So that's how I feel about the Rams. And I made a rant about that, so I'm not going to go any further with the Rams with Jeff Fisher. So, and the San Francisco 49ers, maybe they can be competitive with Chip Kelly as the new head coach, and we shall see who's going to be their defensive coordinator. We don't know yet, but I already made up my mind who I want, but it's whatever. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think it's pretty much almost over, and yeah, but if you like this video, like the video button and subscribe, and subscriber a day makes my day, and comments a day and likes a day, all that stuff, they make my day. Seriously, every time you guys do like my video, subscribe to me, or comment about me. You can give me hate comment. I don't care. It makes me happy that at least you guys are watching my videos and you guys are enjoying it. So, yeah, but that's everything, you guys, and I'm probably gonna wrap it up, and I'm gonna let you guys watch the rest of the gameplay. So yeah, I'm gonna catch you guys up in another video, and yeah, we shall see what's gonna happen in Super Bowl 50. So I'll talk to you guys in a couple of weeks, maybe the day before, to see who I have winning the Super Bowl. So I'll catch you guys up later, and I'm gonna let this video finish. Bye, guys.
just got totally owned.